Well, good morning. I just got back from the gym. Now it says it's not recording anyway. um, it's still on, yes, good. I just got back from the gym and I'm still a little bit winded. Uh, but the title for the video today is It's Time to Become the Plaintiff. Of course I've been the plaintiff in the past, not that it worked. As I look at proposed remedies, I wonder if I can get my attorney to use them from a plaintiff position. Yes, many tell me not to trust attorneys, and for the most part, I agree. However, I do know that some of them are waking up, realizing that the system is rigged. Some are winning, too. That's what I'm exploring. And there's a PayPal link. In any case, yes, I hear the warnings not to trust attorneys. I hear lots of things that people tell me, and they're telling me what I was preaching for a long time. Attorneys generally are not to be trusted. But it is also true that some are literally waking up. Some are actually giving up their bar accreditation and working only on the common law side. Now, obviously, the attorney that's working with me is still a bar certified attorney, which means he has an alliance to the British Accredited Registry. But that doesn't mean that all of their scruples, all of their morality, all of their ethics are erased. It's just more of an uphill battle for people that have dual allegiances, just like those people that are citizens of both the United States and the nation of Israel, the United States Corporation and the nation of Israel. That's a conflict of interest. And in a sense, all bar attorneys have a conflict of interest. But as I said, some of them are waking up and doing the right thing. And I'm hoping, I have a meeting with my attorney today, and I'm hoping to share with him some of the things that I'd like him to pursue, including the fact that I want him to open a counterclaim against PNC Bank so that I can have force them at least to give me a trial and allow me to defend myself. They've never done that in all of the proceedings. There's never been not one single trial in all of the proceedings in regard to my home. Nothing. In 10.5 years. Everything has been done by the lawyers, some of it, a lot of it, I believe, behind closed doors, because some of the decisions that they've apparently made, I wasn't even invited or involved, and yet it affects me. Now, of course, that's unlawful. It's probably very illegal, but that doesn't stop the system from doing what it's always done, and because people are waking up, they try even more desperately to hide because that's where their income comes from, and they don't want to burst their bubble. They don't want to have their bubble burst. But it has to get burst, or otherwise mankind will never regain our freedom. And we were created to be free. That's how God made us. He gave us unalienable rights. Now, people say, Ron, it's never been that way in the history of the world. There's always been a ruling class ruling over common people that were ignorant. True. Probably very, very true. Throughout history, that's the way it's been. But there was a beginning of an awakening, at least in the 18th century, in the United States of America, and there were cornerstones of a new foundation laid where people were actually acknowledged as having rights. And I mean ordinary people, not just royalty, not just people that were a moneyed class, not just white people, but all people have natural rights. All people are creations of one creator, one God. Despite all of the religions, there's not opposing gods on the chessboard of life. That's only an illusion. It's a delusion, actually, because people have embraced darkness. They've embraced everything which is opposed to God, and some of them have barely have any natural life force, natural God consciousness left in them, because they've blotted it out over generations in certain bloodlines. But even that, I sincerely believe, is changing. And some of the people that are, quote, in the Illuminati bloodlines or the ruling bloodlines, even some of them are waking up, especially in the younger generation, because there's an outpouring of the spirit upon all of life. And we're at a time of radical change. And that's undergoing, and I want to be a voice for that change, because I want to see all of my brothers and sisters literally set free. I want to see you free. No, I don't care where you are. If you're still trying to support the status quo of the current system, you don't even realize that you're not free. You don't even know it, but you're not free, because the system doesn't allow you to be totally you. There are rules imposed upon you that you believe you have to follow, and you can't just follow your own heart. You can't just follow the leadings of your soul. You have to follow the rules that were established by people playing on the dark side of creation, namely devils and demons, and human beings or entities that have a malevolent disposition and literally eat the energy or feed off the energy of others. When they get the emotions going, there's people that are so devoid of emotion that they have to suck the life emotion, the life force out of other people to the best of their ability. Otherwise, they think they're going to die. I don't know that that's true. I do believe that there's redemption for all of creation ultimately. But I do believe that it's a choice that people have to make. But people have to be given choice again, and not have the choice taken away by those that say, these are the rules that we're playing by. The Cabal's rules are criminal rules. They have a criminal system. People that uphold the criminal system are themselves criminals. That means most police and most military have been on the criminal side of life. But it's time even for them to awaken, and I do believe that many are awakening. There's sheriffs that are coming back and starting to enforce common law. And common law is the law that grants people unalienable rights. That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and the Bill of Rights, and the original 13 amendments before they started tampering with the Constitution. Anyway, I hope that that my meeting with the attorney today goes well. I hope I can convince him that if he's going to represent me, he has to represent me as for on the plaintiff side of the equation, because if we keep doing it on the defendant side, I will lose. I will only win by filing the counterclaim and bringing and making them answer hard questions which they can't answer, because they've never have had a signature. They've broken the law left and right throughout this case, and they do it not just with me, but they do it all across the board. As I said, all mortgages are ultimately fraud. But I never had a mortgage on this property. I've said that so many times, and I will probably say it again and again. And yet they're trying to claim ownership of the property by buying it for $100 and taking me off the tax rolls so that I don't even get charged taxes. In any case, I do thank you for listening. It's not even 10 minutes yet, but I'm going to just I'm finished. So it's going to be a short and early video today. Thank you for listening, and namaste.